Hello, everybody. This is Richard Romersa from East Rosebud Studios. We're coming to you not live in the beautiful city of Billings, Montana. I'm joined by my partner in crime, Brandon Booty.
What's up, everyone?
Booty.
Thanks for listening. We appreciate it.
Yeah, well, people love you.
You think so?
Well, God, what did our producer just say? Smooth. Did she say that?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I wish I thought about that. I have confidence in myself, but...
Oh, well, Well, of course you do. You're a gentleman. Yeah. You're a good friend and a great co-host from East Rosebud Studios. So Brandon, a quick update as far as viewership. Unfortunately, we went below fucking 20 total viewers / listeners, and we're now at 19, which is a little bit of a disappointment. I thought we were kind of gaining some momentum.
That's all right. Not all inclines are, a straight line,
No. And that particular loss, fuck, I can't even say a word. I can't even say a fucking word. So I'm not going to.
All right. Sounds good.
It's, hopefully someday the lost episode will be broadcast.
Did you wipe it out? You took it down?
We have to be very careful from this point on with me, and I can't stress that fucking enough.
Okay.
So we'll just fucking drop it, right? Drop it. What I do want to talk about today, though, is an industry titan. Talking like a pre-New York King Kong. Get it? Skull Island badassery. Talking about a monster in our fucking industry.
Okay.
So a guy like me gets up every day, and I'm an avid fisherman. I love the act of throwing a fly, but my role in this industry is I'm a retailer. I sell shit. Right? This ridiculous podcast is paid for by retailing. I mean, tiny budget, like really no budget. Right? And there's certain vendors in our sport that for a fly fishing retailer like me that move the fucking dial. And I don't mean because the retailer just recommends them to anybody and everybody no matter what. I mean from a quality of product standpoint, to a marketing standpoint, to a track record standpoint, to a warranty standpoint in our industry, there's no bigger dial mover than Simms Fishing Products out of Bozeman, Montana.
I would agree. Yeah.
There just isn't. It's they're not a rod company. They're not a reel company. Thank God, don't do that. Tell you right fucking now, please, Simms, don't do that. But when it comes to what we all have to have, everybody, whether you're a beginner or you're the best, you need waders and boots.
Yeah. Key piece of equipment.
I mean, it really is, isn't it? It gets minimized, but the truth is, it's kind of everything, right?
Yeah, I mean, you definitely need them unless you want to fish, 2 weeks out of the year,
Well, you took the words right out of my mouth, man. That's what it is. Yeah. I mean, you might have some wet waiting time like we do here in Montana, but the truth is, if you're fishing every week, every couple of weeks, waders and boots fucking matter. And the point to that is that's the hook. That's what created the monster. That's what created the power to me as a retailer with Simms, is the fact that they make the best fucking waders and boots sold.
Yeah, I would definitely agree.
I mean, we got 19 listeners, and a couple of them right now are like, oh, no, blah, no, they're too fucking expensive, blah, blah. Listen, we'll get into the price point in a minute, but anybody that thinks that there's a better manufacturer of fly fishing oriented waders and boots than Simms Fishing Products, they're out of their fucking minds.
Yeah.
It's that simple. There's other wader manufacturers out there. I know. And, I know. But the truth is, when it comes to not having to sell a customer a background with who Simms is, because everybody fucking knows about their waders and boots.
Yeah, it's a good product, you know.
Corkers makes good boots. Orvis makes good boots. Patagonia does not make good boots. It's true. But Simms Fishing Products, they are the top of the top for me as a top tier fly fishing retailer, for making me fucking money.
What percentage of Simms compared to your all the other brands? You obviously not count rod and reels, not in that section. What percentage of Simms do you think you sell?
I don't know, and that's proprietary, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right. Right. But I can tell you that, like, I'll say this to you, that if tomorrow I didn't have Simms in my shop, just boom, fucking something else is there. You pick them. If I didn't have Simms in my shop, my fucking dollar would go down.
Yeah.
Not in 2 months or 6 months like
Today.
Yeah. That's how big and effective Simms Fishing Products is. About 12, 15, 18, 20 months ago, Simms got purchased by a large outdoor retail conglomerate, a big company called Vista Outdoors. Legit, they own a bunch of brands, I guess, that are like top tier. They're, Simms is the first fishing entity they bought, but, it was going to fucking happen. And, the questions in the 6 months after that, are they going to change Simms? Is it going to make a big difference? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, only if they're fucking stupid.
Yeah. Why change something that already works?
And I don't think they're stupid. Right?
Yeah.
So when Vista bought Simms, like I said, there was a lot of sarcasm about how it might change Simms. And I can't say that it hasn't internally. What the fuck we know? But the deliveries, the product quality that I've seen going into spring of 24 is just as good as it's ever been. So again, for somebody like me with Simms, there's such a huge difference for me as far as business. It's not even funny. And they do incredible apparel to me. And as a retailer, I fucking hate apparel. I fucking hate apparel. I don't hate selling apparel when times are fat.
Yeah.
Right? You get it? When times are fat. Yeah, COVID shit. Remember that COVID shit?
Everyone had extra money.
Extra money. Free money. Free money. And us retailers saw it. And especially in the fucking outdoor industry. Oh my God.
Yeah, right. One of the few things you could do.
That's right. No social distancing out on a stream, right?
Yeah.
So, at that type of business, $100, $120 for a nice shirt, doable. But soon as folks start thinking about money, that type of demographic and what a company like Simms sells,
yeah,
right? So clothing is really tough to do, but they still make, to me, if not as good, their outerwear, their Gore-Tex waterproof jacket line, G3 Guide. Oh my God. I mean, expensive, but there's just nothing better as far as technical and reliability.
Yeah, and you can feel the quality of them. You know, even down to their simple shirts like this. You can see and feel the quality of them.
Well, absolutely. Yeah. And that's really kind of what I'm saying, is that the consumer just is kind of, drawn to Simms. Right? I mean, I've been buying it since the mid-90s, and, they make good shit. And getting back to the apparel, the outerwear line, the customer that's going to come in and drop $5 for a wading coat is in a lot of ways the same customer that's going to come in and drop over $1,000 for a fly rod from you. It's a scant percentage of who walks in our door every day.
Yeah.
Here's $5 for my fucking, keep me dry. It's worth it. Holy shit. Alaska, being in the middle of the flat somewhere, really needing to be covered up because there's no trees to go under. I mean, that's where, that type of product comes in. And one thing that Simms has done effectively is they've parlayed in what seems to be a never-ending quality relationship with Gore-Tex. Gore-Tex is like some separate company that like picks you to like use their fabric in your product.
Yeah. They let you.
They don't. I mean, they don't give it to anybody.
Yeah. They're very picky on
super picky
who they let use their Gore-Tex.
Right. I mean, and Simms, has had Gore-Tex in both their outerwear and their wader line for decades, and so. Another reason why they're the kings. You look at somebody and say, that's a Gore-Tex jacket, bitch. That isn't like saying, that's a Toray jacket, bitch. What's Toray? Not Gore-Tex, right? I mean, Simms just has got that type of material moxie in their products. And their waders, just like I said earlier, they stand out so much better than anything else that I really have the opportunity to retail. It's uncomparable to me in any other category. So
that's saying a lot.
Okay, There we go. You understand that?
Yeah, that's saying a lot.
Yeah, that means that like if I say that like Sage makes the best fly rod, you could fucking argue that.
Yeah.
You could easily argue it. I mean, you could look at all the quality rod manufacturers. And I'm not, this isn't some, trample on other wader companies or nothing like that. All I'm saying is that from the retailer perspective here, if you're not selling Simms waders and boots, especially in the Northern Rockies, you're missing the fucking boat.
Yeah, and you see a lot. I mean, you see waders come back for returns and all that. So you have an inside scoop on what waders are lasting, what the warranties are like, and all that as well.
This is the thing about a quality pair of waders, and obviously everybody knows if they've watched this podcast, this is an advertisement. Please buy some Simms waders from East Rosebud Fly Shop. The thing about their people really minimizing an expensive pair of waders, a quality pair of waders, is fit. I mean, everybody wants to stay fucking dry. We all get that, right? But what about fit? What about comfort? What about actual breathability? That's the thing that Simms has, in my opinion, mastered.
Yeah.
They fucking mastered it, baby.
Yeah. You're a lot more comfortable in them, especially if you're wearing them all day, wading all day, hiking up a tree, or even sitting in a boat,
They're two entry-level waders, which are an import. Okay, I'm not going to drop any names like that, but they're two entry-level waders, retailing at like $230 and $380. That's what it costs to get into a pair of Simms waders. They're very good, especially the second tier ones, for the money, and the fit, especially the neoprene foot, is just par excellence. It's so much better than some of the people are like, all I need to do is keep dry, so I bought my fucking, $89.95 men's lightweight breathable waders. And, the foot looks like a fucking neoprene club foot, right? Right? Simms is it's made for a right foot, right? It's made for a left foot. And the thing about Simms with, they continue to be innovative as far as what they offer at a wader. And people are sarcastic about Simms waders. And there's some good fucking anglers out there that are sarcastic about Simms waders. I mean, I hear it a fair amount. You'll hear, oh, they're too fucking expensive, or they didn't they didn't last, or customer service sucked, or blah blah blah. But I deal with them dozens of times a year when it comes to warranty and whatever, and they go, do it.
It keeps going away.
they want you to be their customer. So that's why the wader choice for the consumer to me is so easy. Right?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. The boots are just a completely different story. I tell you what, to me, a quality boot is like putting your foot in a pussy. Right? Just a great, beautiful, sensual, perfect fit.
I mean, I don't know if it's that good, that good for me, but I get what you're saying.
Let's we're gonna wrap up part 1 with that, right? Yep,
Sounds
talking
good.
about titans in the fly fishing industry. Thank you very much. We'll be back with part 2 shortly.